Hello again, my frisky friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rambling about things I read on Reddit.
I wish I wasn't packing up my stuff from the place that I learned to love you. I wish I had never given up on all the compositions of our tunes. Now I'm sleeping until 4
Don't look, secret, don't
I'm
look.
not looking.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay guys, so for Halloween, I wanted to bring you guys some special fun episodes, and that is going to be continued with the continued, wow.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's going to be continued with the continued continuity of being continuous.
If you think about it, it's just being continued.
Right. And notice how we're making really valid points.
If you just continuously continue, then it continues, you know?
Yes, I do know. And with that, I will say welcome back to yet another segment of Rambling with the Redditors. Okay, so this entire episode is themed and a response of the question posted in the r/ask Reddit subreddit by series of adjectives. With Halloween coming up, what is your story of the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you?
Okay.
Halloween creepy stories, that is what we're doing. And don't worry guys, I already took screenshots of everything, so I know nothing has disappeared for me to show you. Yay! Everyone say yay. Yay! That was nice. I liked that.
I know, that was great.
That was kind of pretty. Do not look. We're starting freaky.
I'm not looking.
I got a few freaky ones. I wanted to get ones that were scarier than previously because I felt like we haven't been scary enough, and I wanted to kind of emphasize the scariness. So let me just double check which ones I want to do first so I can freak you out the most.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I'll save the scariest ones for last.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Actually, these are all pretty scary. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm
scared
to start with the one posted by Infinite Space Goat 8 years ago. Last year, I was dog sitting for my parents while they were on holiday. They live in a very rural countryside village in an old barn conversion, and I hate staying there by myself. So, about 10 days into house sitting, I woke up at 4 a.m. and could hear something downstairs. Thinking I had somehow gone to bed and left the TV on, I went down to the lounge, but the TV was off. Very confused at this point, I wandered into the hall looking for the source of the sound. Both of the dogs sat very alertly outside the office door. Then I saw that light was coming from behind the office door.
Oh.
I have absolutely no explanation for what happened that night. The computer in the office is my brother's, and he had been sailing in Europe for 2 months at this point, and his computer was always password protected. However, on this night the computer was on, unlocked, and the noise I could hear was a YouTube video about Soviet experiments of dog head transplants. I worked from home the next day as I was so scared to come home to find my dog's heads had been switched.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I would be scared of the same thing too.
But also, why was that playing on the computer? If your brother had been gone for months and you were 10 days into house sitting, so like brother had been sailing in Europe for 2 months at that point, you were 10 days into house sitting. Your brother has not been home, there's been no one to like touch that computer, and you were 10 days into house sitting, so there was especially no one that could have been there touching the computer. And the dogs were sitting outside, looking in. Like, I feel like the dogs would have made it very obvious if they made it inside and were doing something with the computer. And how would the dogs have gone to Soviet dog head transplant experiments? Even if the dogs were responsible for the computer light being on.
Your dog doesn't look up that?
No. Are you just saying that your dog is more intelligent than other people's?
No, I'm just saying, like, my dog just went down a deep rabbit hole of, like, Soviet experiments once.
Was it like a 3 a.m. kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell.
I can see that.
Yeah.
YouTube Reels?
That's
Shorts. YouTube Shorts. I see.
Shorts.
I
Shorts.
see.
Yeah.
That's where she would go, wouldn't she?
She's a little sneaky.
Little cell phone diva. Type to hide her phone under her pillow when you're checking in on her and close her eyes, and then you have to like experiment really closely and hope that she starts laughing, you know?
Oh my god, my parents would. That was like me. I would hear my parents coming, so then I'd put my like phone or my iPod underneath my pillow.
Mm-hmm.
But then they'd like get closer and I'd be like, "You're not gonna fool me. I'm asleep." But I would just face the other way. If I'm not facing the door, that means I'm not actually sleeping.
Damn. I mean, yeah, I was doing the same. Because the thing is, if I was facing them and I could feel their face close to my face, I would start laughing. I'm like, stop, you're getting too close to me and my face is closed. My face is like covered by my eyes being closed.
Or they get closer and you like try to move a little or something.
And then, yeah, and they're just like, you're awake. And I'm just like, no, I'm not.
I'm literally not. Literally in a deep transient sleep right now.
My parents would get mad at me for talking to my sister for too long, late in the night. We didn't have to share a bedroom, because we didn't share a bedroom. We each had our own individual bedroom, but was I scared to sleep by myself as soon as we weren't sleeping with my parents as well? Yes. So, shared the room with my sister until 8th grade because I was too scared. Honestly, once all of the lights were out for the night, I would not leave my room, even if I needed to use the restroom because it was too scary to go into the hallway when it was dark.
Oh yeah, that's how I would be.
It was a long process for me to get over that.
Yeah, it's okay. I still fight that battle. So I have to turn like something on.
Yeah, literally
Anything.
anything to make yourself feel better. It's a very scary thing.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. This was posted by KHEGO Bridge 8 years ago. Holy my nightmare. Okay, story time. Decades ago, I was a kitchen manager. I often carried a handgun because I'd make runs to night deposits with large amounts of cash. I'd also had trouble with some ex-employees I'd fired semi-stalking me. Oh god, that is
hello?
definitely an experience. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so one night I got off work and headed home to my apartment on a dead-end street. It had just stopped raining when I went up the wet steps to my door. Fumbling for my keys, I looked down. There were 4 footprints leading to the door, and they weren't mine, nor did they turn around. I tried the doorknob. It was unlocked, something I'd never do. Freaking out, I got out my pistol and opened my door, ready for anything. Nothing and no one. I searched every room, then the closets. Nothing. Everything in the apartment was as I'd left it. Nothing had been moved or stolen. I was, and still am, convinced someone somehow entered my apartment, looked around, and then left, leaving the door unlocked. But why break in if they weren't there to steal the expensive crap I had? I asked my landlord, a guy I knew well, next day, if he or a maintenance guy had gone in. Absolutely not. Not on a Saturday night. Not without notice. I never figured out who visited me that night, and I slept very lightly for weeks after. I would have felt much better if a junkie had stolen my TV and stuff. That would have made sense, but all the visitor took was my sense of security. Maybe that was the point of it.
Yeah, I would feel the same way.
I think that's much scarier.
Yeah, I agree.
Instead of something being stolen, instead of anything missing, instead of anything even moving or looking strange, otherwise, it was just the fact that there were footsteps. Like, there was a trail of footprints to your front door, not turning around, not leaving, and your front door was unlocked. It feels like someone came in and is, like, hiding in your walls.
No,
or
yeah,
something
like I don't like that. Like, I would want to move out, like, almost immediately.
Immediately, because those videos of those people who, oh my gosh, you know those videos of those, those scary people that will like break into people's homes, but they won't steal anything. They'll literally just hide in like vents and stuff, and just like hide in different places throughout the home. And then when the owners are asleep or away, they'll like go and like rummage and restock on food and drink some stuff, and then when the people come home, they go back and hide.
Yeah,
It's scary, like the people living in your space without you knowing.
That freaks me out so bad, actually. Like, I can't like, I mean, if they're restocking, then I guess it's fine. But like, really?
No, they're not restocking. They're restocking for themselves from your supply.
Oh,
That's what I mean. Like they're going into your fridge, eating your stuff, drinking like
then,
your juice, stealing your
then you would
food.
have to like notice that like certain things are just like are running out a lot faster than they usually are.
Have you seen that video or those videos where like those people are like just hiding inside of cabinets and living inside of people's homes in their attics and stuff? It's so scary.
Oh, that's so scary.
I'll have to show them to you later.
I'm gonna be so paranoid. This is like I'm just gonna believe that there is someone living in the attic all the time. I'm gonna be like,
scary.
did you guys hear that? Did you guys literally hear that? Did you guys literally
It's
hear that?
a scary thought to have. It's a very real fear. You know, like it's
Yeah.
something that makes sense.
I'm really like upset that it makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's worse. And
Yeah.
that makes me feel worse about this too because I don't know, and we don't have any updates, and this person, I mean, it was posted 8 years ago. Like we have no idea what happened.
No,
So,
yeah, because I agree. If someone stole something, at least you would have an answer.
At least you would know that the person stole something and left. It's worse to not know if they left at all.
Cause
New fear unlocked. New fear unlocked. Someone breaking in
just
but
got
not leaving either.
I get this feeling.
I don't want to be where they are.
Yeah, I don't want to be where. I don't want to be where you are.
I don't want to be where you are. I don't want to be where you are. Anyways, this next one was posted by someone whose profile picture is a BTS cutie pie little character. The username is QKDDXKSTHSUSEKS, and this was posted 8 years ago. Yet again, under the same subreddit, I was walking at 10 p.m. at night in a park that had a forest trail with some friends to ghost hunt. We were a group of about 10 people. Anyway, I keep hearing footsteps behind me and near us, and nobody was there. I was in the back of the group since no one wanted to be there, you know, human shields and all. So I was more in the open, trailing behind a bit with a partner, when out of nowhere I hear a loud, blood-curdling scream. Sounded like a girl screaming bloody murder. It surprised me because I didn't expect it, and I jumped on the spot. I glanced at the scaredy cat of the group, no reaction. I glanced at my partner and the group, all no reactions. So I just shook it off, but then I heard children laughing and more footsteps away from us in the direction I heard the scream. Nobody was there. After that, we reached a dead end, turned back, and left the trail. I asked my friends if they heard the scream. They all gave me a blank look. What scream? One of them asked. So I told them and confirmed no one else heard it.
What? Wait. Okay.
A few years later, I decided to look up the park, and it turns out a girl was shot and killed in that park. My condolences to that girl. Also, there have been reports of other people hearing children at night as well, even though there are no children outside past curfew. So
Why were you the only one that heard it?
no explanations, no nothing, and it's like it was only heard by that person exclusively in the back of the group.
I wonder why.
You hear the screams, you hear the footsteps in the direction of those screams, you hear the children laughing. It just feels like people are following you. That's so bad. Also, if you're going ghost hunting with some friends, I don't know. First of all, don't do it. But if you decide to go past that and actually do it, could you like do it in an area where you can escape easily or something like that? Like in the middle of a forest? Wow.
No, seriously, I don't know why some people like choose like, let's go ghost hunting, we're gonna go.
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand.
In this forest. Why did you choose a forest?
We're gonna go on this abandoned island.
Why did you choose that?
So maybe we don't have to go to the most remote places ever to do ghost hunts? There are ghosts in other places.
I keep gonna lie.
There are ghosts where there's cell reception.
Like,
There are.
I know that the Winchester Mystery House is really confusing, but you got suburbia around you.
It's in San Jose.
So, like, it's fine.
Like, you could just go and chill.
You can leave.
Yeah, you can, like...
You can leave.
Are scary things there? Yes. Could you get scary attachments? Yes. But at least you can, like, go home, you know? At least you have a water source nearby, and the water source is literally a water fountain and not a trickling trail of water that you hope to find.
Yeah. And it's always at night. It's like, why are we going to the forest at night, guys?
We're making these decisions intentionally, and they're not good decisions.
Like, the forest at night sounds just like a really bad idea.
We could think about the things that we do more. We could think about our ghost investigations more. As scary as this trail was, and you guys were going to go out and do some ghost hunting, what were you going to hunt for? Because it sounded like, with that entire group of 10 people, no one knew anything about the girl that had been shot and killed, and any of the other scary things that occur in that place. We could have done research first. Like, we can do research and then try to target the ghosts, per se, that we might be trying to, like, research. But no,
yeah.
Y'all just went and were like, let's do some. Why provoke things that you are not aware of? There is no point.
We gotta do a little research if we're gonna go ghost hunting.
At least a little bit. Especially because it's like, you don't want to form any attachments to anything and bring anything home with you.
Yeah, no.
No.
Keep it away. Keep it away.
So, I mean, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm horrified that you experienced that. I'm terrified that you were the only one that experienced that. It's good to know that the others believed you, though. But aside from that, why was no one rushing? Why was there no continuation in the story where we were just like, yeah, and then we sprinted out of there very quickly after one of us started experiencing terrifying things?
Yeah.
Because even if it wasn't, maybe it wasn't paranormal. Maybe something was happening mentally just for this person exclusively. Even if that was the case, why were we not rushing to get back? Why were we not hoping to get them to, like, a hospital or something? Or home, at least. I don't know. Just away from there.
Away. Far, far away.
Away. Far, far away.
Far away.
Wait, what's that melody that we've been singing? The one by Teresa?
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to my brother's house, and I'm gonna get a pumpkin pie. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy birthday, Patrick. Happy birthday, Rachel. Happy birthday, Janelle. Happy birthday, Derek. Happy birthday, Dennis. And I gotta be honest. Did you guys agree?
Did you like it? But that was inspired by Teresa Lazareale. You can look it up. If you type Teresa however you spell that, just start typing the first syllable.
She'll come up.
She'll come up. She will. She's actually famous. She gonna get her derp on. Look.
Shawty's like a melody. Shawty.
Guys, she for real gets her derp on.
Yeah.
You just need to join her.
You need to join her. It's fun. Try. Your turn.
Okay.
So anyways, check out Martin and Hamza. They're really funny. They always get their derp on. Someone else who also gets their derp on very often would be like Vanilla Mace and also Turtle with Hat. If you like getting your derp on, don't forget to check those channels out. And don't forget to drop your derps in the chat. Let us know. DM me a picture of your derp. Let's see your derp. Share your derp challenge.
Keep derping on.
Genuinely start the hashtag Ratiror derp. And then drop your pictures. Post your TikToks. I want to see hashtag Ratiror derp. This is going to start. Share your derps. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That was all that we had for the day. I hope you like them. I hope that this terrified you. I would like to terrify you, and I'm going to put scary music and make it feel spooky dooky and fun and awesome. So I'm just excited to share that experience with you, and I love you all. You can find this podcast on YouTube and Instagram and other places. Our Instagram is right here. You're looking at it right now. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
And our YouTube is right here. You can find us on YouTube by looking up Ratiror or rambling about things I read on Reddit or Brandon Amore or looking up all of the above. Ratiror, rambling about things I read on Reddit, and Brandon Amore. That just gives you the best chance of finding all of it, and then that makes it easier. You can find me on social medias by looking up these things right here. Brandon._.amore. Once more, that is Brandon._.amore. How do you spell that? BRANDON._.AMOR. Ronnie, your turn.
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Ronnie Red, RONNII Red. Oh, here. Sorry, I keep forgetting, guys. I keep forgetting. That's on me. That is on me. And I apologize. So you can find it here. Work.
Guys, I literally love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for participating. And don't forget, you can send Reddit stories that you would like us to cover, and I will potentially open them. I love you guys. Okay, bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. He thinks I wish I wasn't out. That's how I need to bow and count until he loses her. 'Cause I'm stuck being a rumor, and I feel like I'm a
need more subscribers.
until I just let you fracture me.
I didn't look at the timestamp properly, so I'll just figure that out later.